Yo, welcome to another. No, sorry. That's the Ideas Video Podcast intro. Yo, welcome to the JefeCast. Today's date is the 12th of January, and I'm a day late, but not a dollar short. I had a long route yesterday. They sent me out New York, and it was just a long process. It was a smooth ride getting up there. Then I got there, made a wrong turn, ended up under the Hudson Bridge on a one way where I could not I couldn't go through a clearance because my truck was about 13 feet tall and the clearance was about 12 feet. So I had to stop my brakes completely. I had to stop my brakes completely and call the police basically and try to get them to help me back up from under the Hudson Bridge. I made it majority through by myself before they came and helped me out. New York drivers, they're just as bad as advertised, but guess what? I'm just as bad too because I don't come from that city driving. I'll cut you off too. You know, they wouldn't try to let me get in. I'm like, what? I got a truck right in front of you. Excuse me. Okay. But anyways, uh, that's not what I really. The first thing I wanted to get into was this. I had posted this 3 days ago. This, you know, I get the girl went to Bowie, and I get you don't agree with what she did. What I don't get is the continuous cyberbullying, poking fun at the girl. These be the same situations that lead people to kill themselves. And I've just been watching all of '08 crush this girl. I didn't find it funny, nor do I agree with her thinking she had the right to storm the Capitol, but she didn't do anything personal to any of y'all. Let's mob up and laugh at the girl. Wow, aren't we all damn 30? Pretty sad to see what I've seen, but I digress. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, last week, I mean, everybody knows about the Capitol storming, and there was a girl in this in the storming who went to my high school. And I guess people noticed it was her. They pulled up her Facebook. I mean, her high school pictures, middle school pictures. It's pulling all this stuff up, and I'm just like, I didn't agree with what seemed to be more of a bullying tactic than just expressing an opinion. Now, um, I don't agree with the girl running up on the Capitol. Okay, I don't agree that your favorite color is red either. I also don't agree to drink coffee. Does that mean I'm going to like go out my way to completely like down you? It seems like it's like a popularity contest to see who could say this the funniest joke or whatever. And it's just kind of corny. Um, Let me see. So where am I trying to really get with this? So my issue was it was a comment. Let me see if I can find it. Oh man, I don't know if I can zoom in on this. There's a comment that says, excuse me, let me pull it up. One, the first comment on this was a girl saying she should be lucky she's just getting laughed at and that she's not dead and getting laughed at. No, the whole laughing at part, I guess. If we're 15, I understand. When you're 30, I don't get it. But you know, one girl has said, "I wish black women were given protection the world so eagerly gives to white women." And I'm like, see, you're missing my point. Somebody, I never agreed with what the girl did, what the girl said. I didn't agree. that, you know what I'm saying, she went to the Capitol and she felt that she could do what those people came to the Capitol to do. I don't agree with it. I don't. However, what does that have to do with I wish black women were given protection the world so eagerly gives white women? What does that have to do with what I'm talking about? You know what blows me about black people? Y'all keep trying to tell other black people the struggle. I know the struggle. I'm black. And matter of fact, I'm a black man with locks. So I get sick of when black people, when I'm talking in general, you go to race and tell me about race. Like I'm not a black man. Like I'm not I'm not black. Don't everything doesn't have to go to race. We get the point. We get the point. If it's black people that went to the Capitol, we get the point. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here is a girl did something stupid. Whether you agree with it or not, give your opinion to what she did and why you didn't like it. But the cyberbullying, the pulling up her middle school picture, the pulling up her high school picture, the all like, what is that for? All of y'all are 30 years old. All of y'all, pretty much everybody who posts, all of y'all damn near 30 years old. All of y'all have children for the most part. Are you serious? Are you teaching your children this type of stuff? Are you teaching your children to laugh at remedial people? Y'all laughing at childish shit. It's annoying to me. And y'all sat there for days posting various pictures. Like y'all had all the time in your pointless pandemic life to sit around and go through looking through pictures to find this girl to post online so you can have the funniest laugh, the best comment. That's what we're teaching. But y'all want to keep talking about change. Let's change the culture. Let's change. Let's be together. And it'd be little small instances where you have the chance to just show a little bit of decorum, to show a little bit of change. And what do? You fall back into your childish ass antics and you do the stupid shit that you think people are going to like and laugh at. Ha 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 ha. It's so funny to point fingers at people. Oh, what are these? You see these? Those three pointing back at your ass? Because everybody that talk like you don't have no skeletons, I bet if we unveil your fucking life, we will see the shit that you do. So stop the shit. I'm very disappointed in my 2008 Bowie High School fucking classmates who sat there and thought it was cool to disparage this idiot, this dumbass girl for some stupid shit she did. Did it bother you that much? Were you there? Have you seen this girl since 2008? No, but all of you went out your way to pull up high school pictures, to pull up middle school pictures. Damn it, y'all got our baby pictures. I'm just like, what does that have to do with the girl going up there to the Capitol? And then you come on my comment, on my page, and talking about which black women were given protection in the world. So nobody is giving nobody protection. It's about the same stuff you argue about. You're basically you're peddling. You're helping the cause. You're helping it. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You know, it's just like people just having an issue with an opinion. Okay, so um, like I said, I don't care for her actions. I didn't agree with them. I'm not defending her. I'm saying stop the bullying. Have an opinion, say what you got to say, and keep it moving. But when it becomes like it's you trying everybody just trying to one up you say, hey, let's get this laugh on this girl, bruh. People are killing themselves off of this right here. This stupid thing. People are killing themselves because of this. Something you can control. If I don't like what somebody's saying on here, guess what? I put my phone down. Some of y'all can't do that. And for the people that can't do that and they actually take their lives from this, you aren't helping the situation. And you are a fucking adult who has fucking kids, so you have no goddamn excuse. And I don't want to hear about all the bullshit y'all try to write in here and explain yourself. Are you serious? Let's take it on a smaller scale, and it's something you did at your job, um, and your coworkers didn't like it. Now everybody, all your coworkers around you is just talking shit about you, off of making one mistake or something that they disagree with all day. They pulling up your baby pictures. They pulling up your bro. You're gonna be like, yo, what is all of that? That's what I'm saying. Looking at y'all, what is all of that? disagree with her, but this is becoming a little bit demonstrative, a little bit uh is that excess. It's not cool. So I just wanted to address that because I hate the Twitter typing, texting, hear what I'm saying. And you don't have to mistake how I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm not impressed. I don't like it. You need to grow the fuck up. So if you don't like it, hey, your problem. Grow up. Now, moving forward, I don't I caught up with Power. I had to catch up on that. I was stuck on season. Y'all just blew me. I gotta I got to. Y'all just, I try to come here. I try not to do this. I try to come and talk to y'all, and then y'all blow me. Y'all blow me with your nonsense. Now I gotta do this. I got to. One sec. I got to. Just need some medicine. I just need to calm down. Calm down. All right. Back to Power. So I caught up on season 2. I was at episode 5, and I be busy working, traveling, driving. I don't got time to watch too many TV shows. It's like 10,000 TV shows, bro. Like I can't catch them all. So took some time and just watched the last 5 yesterday. I'm impressed. I hate the basketball player. I think he's a doofus. Um, I'm glad the professor died because he was the worst actor I've ever seen. Um, I was very happy with that. Tyreek is becoming his father. I think that was the whole premise of this Power, was like to get him. You really get to see him take that step and becoming his own ghost. I loved it. I jumped out the chair when Tommy pulled up. I love Tommy. Um, I was hoping that they would renew his season, and they did. So I'm excited to see where his story goes. I hope they write Tasha off for a while. Okay, Tasha, you just need to go away for a bit. Tommy's coming to kill you. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing Tariq. Unless Tariq gonna kill Tommy. Tommy's going to get Tasha before this is over. Period. I don't care what nobody say. Mark my words. Tommy's going to put her down. You know how it is. Look, Ghost is dead, so anybody can go now. You know what I'm saying? I thought he would make it through, so he didn't. But I really was impressed. I like that. Power season 2 or Power book 2. I like that. I want to see the relationships play out with Mary J, with Kane. Uh, Good show. And he got the 3 girls. Now, personally, I'm trying to figure out which one's gonna be the best one. I think it's the one with the cornrows, the one that stole from him. I think she's more of his like wheelhouse, who will be the best for him. Obviously, the little Richie Rich girl, and then Mary J's daughter. She's cool, but she's too under thumb of her mom. So how much freedom can we really have? Like your mom telling you to go to bed at 8 o'clock and you're 21 years old. I don't know what's going on with Mary J's house. Why does she talk to all her children like they're 3? She'd be like, "Come here. You need to be back in an hour." I'm like, what? Isn't she? I digress. Moving forward, who came up with the that saying "rest in power"? I hate that saying. I'm rest in power. I hate it. Let me rest in peace. Peace is one thing because peace is actually, it makes sense to say rest in peace. Because peace. Let me give you the definition of peace: freedom from disturbance, tranquility. That's resting in peace. Let's see what power says: the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a faculty or quality. What does that? How do you rest in that? I rest in the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a faculty or a quality. Stop saying rest in power. I hate that. I just rest in peace. Okay? Stop trying to be cute. Everybody want to be all cool and cute 2021. I'm going to make the new slogan. I'm going to be the new meme. No, keep it simple, stupid. Rest in peace. Peace and rest. Some rest in power. Do y'all even look up the. Whoo, Lord. All right. Um, Shout out Mr. Kenty. We had a good conversation today. I thought that Mr. J. Kenty had died. So whoever told me that Mr. Kenty died, you gave me false information. He's still alive. Happy to hear that. And we got to go find Mr. Kinsey. That was my guy. He was It's been like a lot of pictures going around, like showing one of the security guards basically at the Capitol. And I was like, look, one of our old high school security. I'm like, nah, you need Mr. Kinsey. Mr. Kinsey used to stand on top of the building. Hey you Gatlin. You be walking. I turn around. He's standing on the top of the school, pointing at you. Look like Stone Cold Steve Austin's brother. He's a good guy though. He was good. He cared about us. Now I know that he's alive and well. I got to go find Mr. Kinsey. Anybody know any information, or is he on a TV show? Is that what I saw? Somebody sent me a link. Is he on a TV show? You got to go find Mr. Kinsey. Love Mr. Kinsey. He reminded me of my grandfather, and they actually had a good relationship. Him and my father, they was close. Because I used to always be in trouble. So not like they met each other on the humble. No, because I kept getting sent to the office. So that's what it was. Let's talk about some sports. Let's get out of negative. Let's get into a positive headspace. Well, not necessarily for the Eagles fans, because Doug Peterson got fired. You think that's fair? I think he lost the locker room. That's what I think it was. I think with that last game, he lost the locker room. And so, when you lose the locker room, the guy's not going to play for you the same. So I think they just had to get him out. And I go to Philly twice a week for work. And I love it because I go and I see all the sad Philly fans. And I'm just a proud Redskins fan. We wasn't expected to do nothing. So I just love it. I just be like, yeah, y'all some trash. I be arguing with them. People be like, you crazy? You in Philly arguing with, bruh. If you killing people over football teams, you need to check yourself, your life, or something. You need to do some push-ups. Like, for real. Your team sucks. No, your team sucks. What? Okay. So if Philly gets upset when I come down there and tell them that they suck and the Redskins beat them twice, then that's on them. I mean, it is what it is. Who else? Who else got fired? I did see that the Eagles were looking at Todd Bowles, bringing back the defensive coordinator for the Bucks. That could be good. I personally don't want nobody good to come to my division. I want the Redskins to just be good and everybody else be bad. But I'm still scared of the Cowboys do got a crazy mob on offense. I can't speak for the defense, but that offense is crazy. Saquon, say what you want about Jones, but Jones is okay. And they played all right with a half beaten up team. So you can only imagine how they're going to come back. Then you got the Eagles, depending on who they grab. And we look all right. Nice coach team, getting our culture together over here. So I'm hoping for some good stuff for our division because we look really bad this year, and it was tough. It was tough. We remember years ago, like maybe 10 years ago, we was like the toughest division. Now we're the weakest. How did that happen so quickly? Did y'all watch that game last night? Guess what? I didn't. I was tired. I had to go to sleep, man. I had a 15-hour day yesterday driving out New York and all that crap. It took me so long to get home. I had to do so many movements. So I woke up and saw that it was like 50, what was it, 52? It was a beatdown. How you going to stop Alabama? I mean, they've been in like the last 6 or close to like the last 6 championship games. What is it, like 4-2 over the last 6 years or something? That's ridiculous. It was something crazy. Like I know that Clemson won twice at LSU. So I think they might be what, 4-3 or something ridiculous, some dumb number. And they got that good wide receiver, young dude. Not familiar with his work, but he won the Heisman. And they say he got a good work ethic, humble guy. So you like to hear from good, humble dudes that's moving their way up, earning everything they get. Those are guys I can get behind. There was something that was going to segue me into. Oh, okay. I see it. We'll start here. So I saw my man LaMelo got a triple double. I think, and I know too early to say because it's only been probably not even 10 games, but LaMelo got to me a higher upside than Lonzo. He has a different type of aggression to him. I mean, he has, I think he's still in his rookie mode trying to find his place. But once he finds that his real like set and roll, yeah, he's an attacker. He's going to go after the basket. Lonzo's more facilitator. So I think they would be actually good to play together. So yeah, I know Lonzo turned down an extension. So I'm thinking maybe he might go to the Bobcats next year. I mean, Hornets next year. And he can run point. His brother can run two. You got Gordon Hayward. You might start something. You know what I'm saying? They just need one more person. I want the Hornets to do good. One, because they used to be vicious back in the day. And they had that court with the big old hornet on the like the green on the 3-point line. Oh no. How was their jump back in the day with the nigga used to super dunk the ball, Larry Johnson? Those are the good old days. And then plus Michael Jordan on the team. You would like to see Mike, get some type of love. Hold on. Let me see something. You know who I can't stand? I can't stand Kyrie Irving. What's your man's deal? Like, he just doesn't show up to his team. He doesn't notify people. I've never seen somebody just be like, yeah, I'm not coming to work for a week. Yeah, I'm not going to call you either. And you're getting paid $30-40 million a year. That's just irresponsible, bro. Like, as intelligent as he comes off, he makes such ignorant decisions. Come on, Kyrie Irving. Come on, bro. Like, for real. And because of my disdain for Kyrie Irving, it made me want to make up this list. My 5 most hated athletes of all time, who I hate them. Let's start at number 5. Rajah Bell. That image alone says everything. I hate Rajah Bell. I hated him for the way he used to play Kobe. Couldn't stand him. Number 4, Albert Haynesworth. I hate Albert Haynesworth. You know why? Because we paid him $100 million and he sat on the bench and said his ass hurt. Literally, look it up. His injuries were gluteus maximus. And you know where he would be on Saturday and Friday nights? In DC at Love, sitting in the club in the VIP, champagne bottles, all his little, females and stuff. But he can't make it to the games. So, hate him. Gary Payton. Oh, I can't stand Gary Payton. Also, another reason, because he was always against Michael Jordan. Oh, I just didn't like people that went against my favorite players. I could not stand Gary Payton. Then he came to my team, the Lakers, and thought he was going to win the ship. And he lost. Him and that bum Carmelo. I hate Gary Payton. Number 2, Emmitt Smith. Yes, he's great. He's amazing. But I hate him. I'm a Redskins fan. He tormented me my whole life. I hate Emmitt Smith. I do not believe he should be the Russian champion. It should have been Barry Sanders. I don't care what nobody else says. And number 1, ooh, I hate this man. Karl Malone. Oh, I hate Karl Malone. Ooh, I hate him. Look at him. Just hateful face. I can't stand him. I hate Karl Malone. I hate him. I'm glad you won no championships. You're a Bama, and you ain't a real mailman, damn it. And honorable mention, because I hate this guy too, but he's not top 5. Tiki Barber. I hate Tiki Barber. It was a little stretch in NFL where we was playing the Giants and he would run for like 200 yards almost every time. Like, he would run to the outside He would do the same. He would bounce to the outside because the Redskins had weak ends. He would bounce to the outside and just be up running down the sideline, bro. And you remember the Giants' old stadium used to have the big, it would be big shade, like it would cut. So I just remember seeing him always breaking through the sun and just cruising in the shade, just running to. I missed one more person. Mike Alstott. I hated him too. Uh, yeah. So I don't mean to bring so much hate to the situation, but Trump lost. LOL. That was at a stop I dropped off out New York, actually. That was fun. That was very fun. Oh, I wanted to tell you about this. So I had put a post up yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. This post here. Armed protests planned at all state capitals. Look how many times they put it out. FBI warns of plans for armed protests and all of these things. Armed protests being planned and all. Now, I have a problem with that because believe what you want, but I always feel like the media, they put these fillers out. They put this stuff out there, like, and people go to like who do y'all know? Really, who do they know? Who have they talked to that said this was going to happen in 50 states? Who said this? Who said it? Who did they talk to this fast that was going to plan something like this? It's like they put that stuff out there. It's like Inception. It's like they like feed you with thought and it just like grows in your mind, bruh, and it becomes this whole situation. I think that's bullshit. Please, if don't go there, don't do this. I doubt that was going to happen anyway, but now that it's been out there, just avoid that. You know, avoid those situations. I think this is crazy too. They are under pressure to retire the Punisher character and the logo because the people that marched on Capitol had a some type of variation of the logo, holding signs or something. Y'all going to cancel a totally unrelated show, a totally unrelated situation because of some people wearing. So if a bunch of them came in with a bunch of Stone Cold Steve Austin smoking skull shirts, y'all would have called Vince McMahon and said, "Look, you got to pull all your Stone Cold merchandise because these people that stormed the Capitol was all wearing Stone Cold shirts." Okay, just saying. Just saying. Some things don't make a lick of sense. And then, these impeachment, are they going through with this impeachment just to as a FU to Donald Trump? Because these proceedings here, uh, the three steps it takes for that to even happen, I don't think that the proceedings would even, unless they've already went through a couple of these steps already. I don't see how these proceedings could happen fast enough in a week. So it's either just to stick it to them and be like, F you, or it's, excuse me, this one blank. It's either F you or, they really think they can pull this off. And looks like it's a lot to deal with as far as, I wish I can open that up because it's too small on my screen to see it. So now So it says first, the Congress investigates. The investigation typically begins in the House Judiciary Committee, but may begin elsewhere. The facts that lead to impeachment out of Bill Clinton was the first. All right, okay. All right, so I guess that's the first part. First, the Congress investigates. This investigation typically begins in the House Judiciary Committee, but may begin elsewhere. Second, the House of Representatives must pass by a simple majority of those present in voting articles of impeachment, which constitute the formal allegation or allegations. Upon passage, the defendant has been impeached. Third, the Senate tries the accused in the case of the impeachment of a president. The Chief Justice of the United States preside over the proceedings. For the impeachment of any other official, the Constitution is silent on who shall preside, suggesting that this role falls to the Senate's usual presiding officer, the President of the Senate, who is also the Vice President of the United States. Conviction in the Senate requires the concurrence of a two-thirds supermajority of those present, and then the result of the conviction is you'll be removed. So I don't know. Can you get that done in 8 days? I don't know. Uh, I heard they actually had to Nancy Pelosi. I'm not a fan of, but she had came out and had to state that if if Donald Trump were to press the nuclear codes thing, the people wouldn't we wouldn't like our military wouldn't they would just ignore it. And I'm like, it's I don't know why. It's like they put that stuff out there, bro. That gets in people's mind. You know how much people are like paranoid already. This is like more fear mongering, you know. Whatever. Just throwing it out there for you. Uh, I did see that the Capitol police officer, his name is Brian Sicknick, he was murdered. I don't know. I think in the Capitol takeover, I didn't really check into it all the way. It's just something I briefly saw real quick. Um, Let me see. Oh, yo, why? What's going on with the NBA? I mean, well, I guess I understand why there's so much COVID going on in the NBA because of they're traveling again. They're not doing a bubble, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Game picks for this weekend. Who played this weekend? Hey, I really want to take the Browns over the Chiefs. That running game, that running game is these are some hard games to pick, to be honest. I'm trying to think. Ravens or Bills. They're gonna be in New York, in Buffalo. It might be snowing. And it's gonna come down to who has the stronger running game. Damn. Titans lost. Who played this week? I'm gonna take the Bucks. I just feel like the Bucks is even though the Saints beat them twice, they keep saying nobody beats Tom 3 times in a year. So is it written on the wall that Tom is gonna be the first person to ever play a Super Bowl in their home stadium? So it just storylines. So it wouldn't surprise me. I'll take Tampa Bay. Uh, I'm not going to lie. As much as Aaron Rodgers is that guy on offense, is their defense like is their defense holding up? I might have to take St. Louis. I mean, the LA Rams. I'm gonna take LA Rams. I'm gonna take LA Rams. I'm gonna rethink these. It's only Tuesday. I want to take the Chiefs, but they've been looking a little rocky, and I'm gonna just jump on the limb and say that the Browns' running game is going to be the difference. So I'm gonna take the Browns, and It's like I want to take Lamar. If we're gonna say a running game, you're gonna have to be able to make some throws through that. Might be the Bills. I don't know. We got to rethink this. But I'm trying to go off the top of the dome with this one. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long because I'm tired and I'm ready to go back to laying down. Quite frankly, haven't got all the sleep I need. I did see Deshaun Watson. He wants out. He deserves to be out. It's a good quarterback. Actually, he's a great quarterback. And they was talking about trading him for Tua or something. So whatever it means to get him out of there, let him go. Let my man go. I saw that Dennis Rodman's daughter, Trinity Rodman, was entering some league or draft. Uh, so congratulations to the Rodman family. And I saw this, which it was just so random. I had to write it down. Um, a man stabbed at Walmart. Man stabbed Walmart cashier over price of milk. So you know the milk might have been 3.14. He had 3.10. Man wouldn't let him go with 4 cents. I guess something like that. That's ridiculous. People, please be peaceful. You know, being all ridiculous. How about this? A word of the day for you. Paragon. Personal thing regarded as a perfect example of a particular quality. I'm always trying to educate you. Stuff I do. Like I see a word that I hear a word, I don't know the definition now. I'll look it up and I'll save it in my phone or I'll write it down or something. So there you go. One more time for you. Paragon. A personal thing regarded as a perfect example of a particular quality. Boom. Always trying to educate. Go ahead and pick you up a book too. I'm actually reading this new book called Charm School. It's by Nelson DeMille. He has this other book called The Lion. I think I told y'all about it. That book is amazing. Should be a movie. But yeah, man. Um, I'm making this short. I don't want to be on here all day, so I think I'm done. I think I'm finished. Like I said, everything I want to say to y'all, I think I hit the topics I want to hit. And it's always once I get off of the stream, everything comes back to me. I'll be like, oh, I should have said. So I'm just trying to think briefly. Do I need to say anything to y'all? One last thing. Yeah. I'm not trying to give you the finger. Sorry. Um, yeah, I think I covered it all. And if I didn't, we'll cover it the next time. Tomorrow is the How It Is 3 a.m. podcast. Anyway, that's the audio. Friday, whatever I put out Friday, we'll see. Could be a movie review. Sunday, I'll probably do a JefeCast. Some stuff we need to look into. But till next time, y'all be safe. Stop the violence. Smoke weed.